no secret that WWE 2K18 on Nintendo Switch was an absolute disaster. We've talked about it, we've discussed it, we've shown you guys gameplay plenty of times here, and yeah, it's a game that I don't even play anymore because really it's unplayable. Even at 1v1 matches, it's pretty much unplayable. With that being said though, I want to talk today about the future of WWE 2K games here on Nintendo Switch. This is Mike here with Chit Chat Gaming, and as mentioned, I want to talk about that because I want more 2K games, WWE 2K games on Nintendo Switch. I mean, by God, they're still making NBA 2K games on Nintendo Switch. So why the hell can we not have a good WWE 2K game on the Switch? Games like AEW Fight Forever, it runs. It does exactly what I thought it was going to be. I expect it to be the way it is. Actually, it's better than what I expected. It runs. It may not look the prettiest, but again, all in all, though, the gameplay is not bad whatsoever. And also games like Retromania Wrestling, the games like that, I know it's more cartoonish, more, basic style and stuff like that, maybe not as demanding as something like this would be. But either way, though, it's still a wrestling game on my Nintendo Switch. But with that being said, though, I want to talk about the future of 2K on the Switch, because with the new Nintendo Switch 2 coming out here soon, this year supposedly, it makes me feel like maybe we'll finally get that. Maybe they'll finally realize that, hey, we can do this, and just like they do with NBA and such, and maybe we'll actually get it, here soon. Now tomorrow, they're going to officially reveal more details on WWE 2K24, which is expected to be out this March or April. But that being said, though, we are probably going to find out what the cover superstar is going to be. Some more details. We've already seen some superstars that's already been announced as well here too on their official site. But with that being said, though, will 2K24 come out on Nintendo Switch this year? I'm going to say most likely no. Obviously, with it coming out in March or April, I don't think the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be available then. I think it's going to probably be available later on, maybe on this holiday season, or maybe even the fall as well, too, here. I know there's some rumors about the summertime, but I still don't think this port of the game, not this one here, but WWE 2K24 will be available on the Nintendo Switch. But with the new hardware and everything that this Switch 2 is supposed to have, definitely makes me feel like there's definitely a possibility this time around. You know what I mean? It makes me feel like there's definitely a possibility that we could actually get a decent 2K game over. Now, of course, as time has progressed here, games like 2K23 and 2K24, of course, have become more and more demanding than what games like this have been anyway. So, like I said, with the current generation and such, of the Xbox Series X and the PS5, etc., Nintendo Switch, Nintendo in general, is always a couple steps behind. So I'm guessing the new Nintendo Switch is going to be more geared toward like a PS4 or maybe like an Xbox One X or something like that, as far as power goes and the capabilities and the hardware. But again, though, that's yet to be seen here. Now, obviously, we know that Nintendo Switch 2 is supposedly not going to be a complete game changer as far as the hardware goes. It's definitely going to be better, but as far as everything else goes, it's going to be very, very similar to what the Nintendo Switch is going to be, which I'm perfectly fine with. But that being said, though, I feel that this is a good time, a good chance for WWE and 2K to bring this title over to Nintendo Switch. So I do feel that in 2025, we will officially have WWE 2K25 on Nintendo Switch 2, or whatever it's going to be called here. That's just what I feel, and it's something I'm all in for. Like I said, AEW Fight Forever, I still play that on my Nintendo Switch when I'm on the go. It definitely works. It's a pretty good wrestling game as far as how it runs and everything. It may not be, I have my problems with the game and stuff like that, but either way, though, it still runs on my Nintendo Switch. And I can play it in handheld mode as well too, which is a lot of times what I am doing, especially when I'm on the go. But that being said, though, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. I know that a lot of you, including myself, absolutely just despise 2K18. I don't despise this game. And to be fair, the game doesn't look awful. It doesn't look great. It does not look pretty. It does not look good at all. But it does not look awful. I expected it to probably look worse, but either way, though, I was really, really excited for this game when I first heard it was coming out on Nintendo Switch, because it was like the first wrestling game, and just the fact it was gonna be on the Switch, I'd be able to play it there. I was so hyped for it, and then this is what we got. But at the end of the day, though, the game should have been better. When you're able to play NBA 2K on Nintendo Switch and much more demanding games like Doom, Wolfenstein, the list goes on and on and on. But either way, though, I feel that we will probably be getting, most likely be getting, the next installment, maybe not 24, but at least 25 edition of WWE. Or what they could do as well too is they could scale back and they could like release like a Day of Reckoning, right? They could actually just take something else, like a Fight Forever, like a more arcade style, or just a different approach, and Nintendo could have its own console exclusive game like WWE No Mercy and WrestleMania. And of course games like Day of Reckoning and so forth as well too. That was like its own exclusive that kind of, like I said, matched what the hardware is that the Nintendo console can run. Obviously, Day of Reckoning was for the GameCube, Day of Reckoning 2 as well too, and it knew what its limitations were, and it was able to run on the Nintendo GameCube at the time. But with that being said, though, I feel that we should definitely be getting a WWE style, maybe hopefully a 2K style game on Nintendo Switch here, most likely next year. So let me know what you guys think here. Make sure you guys sound off down in the comments below. Make sure you guys like this video if you choose to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure on that bell notification to get all things that is Chit Chat Gaming. And as always, guys, happy gaming.